Okay, if the dogs start barking in the background, I apologize for the noise. So what we're gonna do is there are new links in the description. I am gonna kind of overhaul them. You'll see that the older ones are no longer there. I'm gonna overhaul them in the coming weeks, so keep an eye out for that. But right now, there's a couple new links in the description. They're all mainly to help in Minnesota. I think they're all to help Minnesota, especially the standwithminnesota.com. I have it written down just so if the other ones, this one specifically, the standwithminnesota.com, where I found it, it said, if you're not in Minnesota, that's probably the best one. Any of the other ones are worth checking out because we need to help the people that are on the ground doing the protesting and putting their lives on the line. We've lost another person, which I'm going to talk about a little bit more further into the video, but we've lost another person to these fucking monsters, pigs, bullshit, just evil people, horrible, terrible people. Fuck ICE. Fuck ICE. Fuck the cops, fuck the military, fuck ICE, fuck this regime, right? Just check out those links, do what you can. If you can't donate money, maybe you can donate like food, and keep an eye on your local communities. Keep an eye on your communities around you. Even if we can't reach out, if you can't monetarily help Minnesota right now with bail funds, with grocery funds for families that can't leave their homes in fear of being captured by ICE, you can help out in your community. You can do a food drive in your community to help out anybody that may be staying home for the same reason. Anything like that, just keep eyes on it. I'm also going to be looking into what I can do into my community, but for right this second, because the resources are a little more readily available, these are what we can do if you check out the links in the description. This is how we can help Minnesota. Hello, Friendsies. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome to my collection flip through / seeing what we need to do for the new year in this collection. I have a bad habit. I think I've talked about this in a couple, other sorting photo card videos. I have a bad habit of being like, I'm going to focus on only this, and then getting really excited when I see photo cards go up for like good deals or like a new announcement or like a new album from a group that I like but don't actively collect gets announced, and then I'm like, I'm going to collect this and I'm going to collect this. I need to calm down. So maybe this video will help get me on track, especially if I keep a little list. You haven't seen this yet. I did get the Stray Kids Season's Greetings. Here's a little sneak peek. You'll see it. That is going to come at the end of next month. I also just realized my light isn't on. I got to turn my light on before we get into the binders. But yeah, this video, I want to do a flip through of the collection. I know you kind of just saw it from my sorting photo card video, but this is a little more in depth. We are only going through 6 of my 8 binders. We are not doing Skiz OT8, and we are not doing my Boom Racha binder, my Chanbin and Ayan binder, because one, we don't need to do OT8. Everything's in there. If you guys want me to do a flip through of that one, I will try to do it when I do the regular sorting photo card video. That's going to be in March. I'm telling you all, I just had to write it all in my planner, so I'm telling you all the info. But we're not going to flip through that one today because Season's Greetings, fan club kits, it's a once a year kind of thing. I will flip through it at some point, but it's not going to be today because it's nothing that I need to work on in that binder. And we're not doing Chanbin and Ayan because my goals for Chanbin and Ayan this year are, if I get it, I get it. That's kind of the vibe. I told myself originally when I said I'm going to pick up Chanbin again and Ayan that I was going to prioritize Bark Racha and work on Boom Racha more in military enlistment era. I haven't done that, and it's to my own detriment. So we're not going to go through that binder, because honestly, I'm almost done with Do It for my top 4, and it's not again, it's not priority for this year. My priority this year, we're going to be talking about when I get into my binders, but we're going to do that in a second. So 6 of my 8 binders, we're going to flip through and discuss. Let me go turn on my light and we'll get into that. The natural lighting today is beautiful, but it's not what we need for this video. Also, the zoom in might be crazy as we go through the video. This is zoomed in so that we can better see the pages. I tested it before I sat down in my chair because this is going to be a long day of up and down for me. So we're starting with the Bark Racha Extras binder. I'm going to tell you right now, broadcast, I might get it one day. I might end up getting a replica. I don't really want a replica, but one day I might just end up getting a a replica. I'm talking too fast. Let me slow down. But this is the current state of Bark Racha extras. There is a third of them in this outfit from Do It, a third duo, so I'm going to be getting that. I did join, well, I was already in a go, but then I'm in the group chat and they offered it, so we have room for future duos. Listen, some of these pages, I don't know what I'm doing, and we don't need to worry about it. This is the state of things. You know what? We're going to make our first point of business my little collections shopping list. This is the first point of business because these two are in my Pokemarket order, and so are going to be several others as we go forward. One of these is in there. The other two Sungmins that I have eyeballed are the ones with the dog, and those are more expensive. The Chan ones are cheaper, so we're going to see. Need that last Sungmin card. But yeah, this is my little extras. I have talked about it in the sorting photo card video. These are just like the Chan and Sungmin cards that I really enjoy, but don't have a place for them in my regular binder. I feel like everybody has an extras binder, and I didn't have an extras binder until I started watching Wanade. Hot pause, Magic School, I need to go back and look because I have some things in my Pokemarket cart. I have some things that are not. So 4 pages of Magic School cards. I think there's an uneven number. So I think I need to look at a template again and then make a decision. Because I was like, oh, I want all the Magic School cards, but I think the ones I have picked out are an uneven number. And instead of like picking one that I don't necessarily really like, I might just go in and try to like decide. I might get rid of like a whole page and maybe not keep. I think I have Sungmin's ID in my cart, so maybe I won't get that. Or like when I get it in Pokemarket, I might try to, you know, trade it or sell it, and I might get rid of these. Yeah, I think I need to look at my template and really like double check. But that's what we have for Magic School. I need to go through. I think it's an uneven number, just like I think 5 o'clock is an uneven number. I also need to just like, speak of the devil, I need to get in and try to find templates because I have 2 that are kind of Frankensteined together. But maybe if it's going to be too much of a pain in the butt, I won't get the 9 to 12 cards per member. These, listen, I have to hold my binder because it's knocking stuff over. I know what they are. I think I'm in a go for these. I don't remember. This is all hollow. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with hollow. Dominate, Celebrate, I am going to go for that, and that actually has an even number of cards that I liked, so that I know what we're getting for that. And then Season's Greetings Extra, don't mind that in the back, but Season's Greetings Extras, there's only going to be 2 for each boy because there were only like 3 in total, and I already have one of them. This is going to be, oh, it's not the Fan Shop one, but it's the same outfit as the Fan Shop's one from the Do It like remix music video thing. I'm gonna get those and put those here. Originally I was gonna get like the Fan Shop one and then 2 other shops. I had like the outfits picked out and everything, but I changed my mind. And don't mind this. This is a this is a Happy Dorm page that I want to do because I thought it was cute, and my best friend and I are Happy Dorm. Our favorite 2 of our faves are Felix and Sungmin, you know, are like our top faves. So I'm gonna do the Goth Beach Lesbian Widow hat ones and then the pink boys. So that'll be an extra Sungmin card of ones that like I already have. And then the Walmart exclusive ideally will go here. Ideally, because that was the album one. So I do have Pink Licks on the way though. So that's good. I do have him in mail. And then B1A4, listen, B1A4 is not a this year thing. B1A4 is I need to do research and think about how much of an investment that'll be. This is like a long-term goal, my B1A4 collection. I really, really, really would like to have as many photo cards, as many season's greetings, as many fan club kit cards as possible because I love them so much. And if you watch last year's collective haul, I was like in tears because this is the first B1A4 merch I have ever had. And they were my alt group before Skiz. So they mean a lot to me. But this is going to be like a long-term investment collection. But I love these. I love these. I love them. I don't know what's going on with them right now. Are they in WM Entertainment? I think they are. And I don't remember if I talked about this in the sorting photo card or like re-sleeving video, whatever I did. But I'm scared because they post on their Instagrams individually of them like getting up to things. Like I know Sundual was in like a couple plays and like different little productions, but they've been quite quiet. They posted a lot on like Christmas Eve and Christmas Day on their official page and on their like personal Instagrams. But they've been so silent. They've been so silent since their last album, but they've been so silent. And I'm so scared for B1A4. Please, listen, I don't even need them to do like an album necessarily. I just need them to like not disappear or be silently disbanded. You know what? No, B1A4 could retire now if they wanted to. They've been active since 2011. If they wanted to retire, I would allow it. I'd be sad, but I would allow it. They've done so much and they've worked so hard. It's time. They've all done their military enlistments. It's time. If they want it to be. If they don't want it to be, thank God. I will take more albums and more merch and more everything. But if they're ready, I will be ready for them. Okay, let me just go to the next album. I like how I said album and not binder. Sharky Chico's greatest hits, crying about B1A4 and Stray Kids. Okay, anyway, already we have our action items. I meant to write the Magic School evaluation, but this is the Yeri and Chu binder. I would like a new one. Aesthetically, I would like a new one. And I need fillers for this binder. We've already discussed it. I didn't change it in the meantime. Also, I cannot move this binder up anymore because I have a weird little upper shelf to my desk. So, and I also have to hold it so it doesn't fall that way. Anyway, this is the Yeri and Chu binder. It's not cute. It was a binder I had bought, I think, for Stray Kids. I don't remember why I bought a black binder. It's been a while. One of my old videos will tell you why I bought a black binder. But this is the Yeri and Chu collection. They are, unfortunately, not priority. What I have decided to kind of do, and I'll say it here. For my Twice collection, I would like to get at least one version of each album. Have I said this lately? I feel like I've said it out loud a lot, but I don't know if I've said it in a video. I would like to get one version of each album. Obviously, the newer Twice albums, I have 2 versions of With Youth. I have, like anything that's come out from With Youth onward, because With Youth is when I started collecting Twice. I obviously have multiple copies because that's how it is. But the older albums, I would like to own at least one of each album. For Red Velvet, because Red Velvet is my top girl group, next to like top boy and girl, Stray Kids and Red Velvet, right? You wouldn't know by the collections, but they are. And Yeri is my bias, and I think Yeri is going to have a solo this year. I don't know. I think it was hinted. I think she did say it, but then there hasn't been anything since. But this binder and this part of my collection is very not priority, only because I feel like Chu and Yeri, in comparison to like Stray Kids and Twice, are a lot harder to collect without a larger investment, which I just don't have that right now. I don't have the ability for that right now. The end goal is to have not all of their cards from Season's Greetings for both of them, but like whichever ones I find cute. I would like at least a page of like Season's Greetings of Yeri. I would like at least a page of Season's Greetings from Chu. I know Chu has a light stick card, so like that would be like the middle of like a Season's Greetings page. And I believe I feel like Yeri should have one from the Red Velvet light stick, so I don't know. But right now, this is what we have for Yeri. These are her cards. Oh, and I meant to say too, for Red Velvet, because Twice I want, like I said, one copy of every album, at least. Red Velvet, I want everything. I want multiple copies. I want the album version. I want the Yeri Digipack. I want all of the solos from Red Velvet. Oh, and that's a thing too. I would like to get everybody's solos, like on discs so that I can have the discs to listen to music, because right now I am not signed up for any streaming service for music. I'm watching YouTube videos or listening to my CDs. We're going analog, baby. Isn't that a trend this year? I don't know. But I would like to have, you know, at least one copy of Everybody in Red Velvet solos, and then like that would be whatever I pull would be like its own page. So anyway, this is what we have. They are not priorities right now. They can't be. Also, the Red Velvet trading scene is like kind of dead, and I think the Chew trading scene is kind of dead. Anyway, this is what we have for Yeri. The singular page, but I do love the frame sleeves. I think they look very cool. And this is what we have for Chew. We do have a full Howl page, which is great. I really like this page. I think it's very pretty. And then we have, ignore that one, but this is Strawberry Rush. I also need fillers. I did write that down as well. You saw, but we do need fillers. This is Strawberry Rush. I know what I want for Strawberry Rush, but some of the cards are like really hard to find. I also, you know what? One more action item. I have to learn how to use Neokyo because Megan uses it, Juanaid uses it, everybody knows what's up, and I don't know if it'll be easy to find Chew cards on Neokyo, but it's probably a hell of a lot easier than Pokemarket. So Strawberry Rush, we have 2 cards for Only Cry in the Rain. Oh my god, amazing. And the day that I'm filming this, I did pre-order for myself for my birthday, 2 versions of her EXO My Cyber Love. I did pre-order 2 versions of that. And see, like, I would still keep this binder because like there's so many random little like things in here, and all of my cup sleeves. I would like to continue collecting these. I really love these. These are just little reminders of all my trips and fun days with my best friend. But this binder needs to be cuter immediately. There is one on K-Pop Stationery. It's this one. How fucking cute is that? I need that for Chew and Yeri. Like, I need it. So, yeah, I don't know. Oh, so there'll be another page for EXO My Cyber Love. But you know what else there'll be a page for? Because, of course, I really didn't start looking into them and understanding them and liking them a lot. I knew of them. Of course I knew of them. But, you know, my interest is highly piqued, of course, long after disbandment and after I realized I'm a lesbian. I am obsessed with Luna. I just bought online. Oh, okay, so I don't know. Somebody please tell me in the comments. I don't know if this is, like, crazy pricing. But I got Go-On's and Yojin's, like, repackaged albums with the photo cards. The singular one for Go-On, the singular one for Yojin, for $20 each. I paid $47 total with shipping. That's crazy. And the day that I'm filming this, I did also see somebody had a Chew one up. Oh yeah, have I ever said that too? In Front of Hell is going to be, ideally, long-term, perfect scenario. There's going to be a page of Chew from Luna page. But anyway, there's also going to be a page, well, I say my top 3, but my top 4 of Luna are Chew, Cherry, Go-On, and Yojin. So ideally, there's going to be a few pages of the top 3 because Chew gets her own moment to shine. Listen, if it's completely just not worth it, don't tell me in the comments. Let me be delusional a little bit longer. Let me be delusional a little bit longer. You realize you're a lesbian and suddenly Luna needs to make a comeback. All right, let's move on. All right, Stray Kids OT8 binder. She's a big bitch. She's also not going to fit perfectly in frame. I have this one out instead of the OT8 collection because, like I said, Season's Greetings, fan club kits, that's what that one is. Like, I, of course, am going to get the Season's Greetings, whether it's in a go or whether I bought it myself. I did get it myself. It's going to be in the collective haul. I keep forgetting that I filmed that first and this after. Anyway, so we already know about that. The fan club kit, the day that I'm filming this, all that shit's popping off. And I joined to go because I'm not spending that much money to get a couple photo cards and a plush keyring. Anyway, we're in here specifically because we have a couple action items in the large inclusions binder. So again, I have to hold the side of my binder. I don't know how in frame that is. I'm so sorry. This one is in my Pokemarket order. We already have that written down, but that is there. God, I will get it someday, I promise. So we need to go past all of this. Oh, if anybody wants a sneak peek of the season's greetings, here you go. I stored the large inclusions before I stored the photo cards because these are just like usually a pain in the butt to figure out how to put them. So they're stored. Slingman and Ian are on top there. These are the little mini posters. I have them bookmarked somewhere. I have them like written down. I have an eBay listing marked. There are no easy, I think they're maybe a little bit smaller than like a regular postcard, but there are no easy postcards that are Chan and Sungmin specifically. So these spaces are for that. I'm not doing top 4 for large inclusions. The only reason I did top 4 for Do It, the huge poster thing, because I pulled Chan and Changbin and was able to find a trade for Sungmin. That's the only reason I did those. I honestly, unless I pull them in the future, I'm not doing large inclusions for top 4. I will do my top 2. Where is the next page that I need to be on? I don't remember. Ah, this one. The 8 weird little, they were like red. I want those just because I am the way I am. So Chan and Sungmin, obviously, I need for that. Because I have, what page is it on? I have the receipts ones. I think I pulled these. I don't think I traded for them. Sungmin's over here. I have the receipts. So I would like to get the red ones. I have Chan and Sungmin. I would like to have the Skazoo postcard thing. Not necessarily the Skazoo itself because those are money. But I'd like to have the little Skazoo cards for Wolf Chan and Puppy M. And then on this side, I do have Changbin and Ian. They're just a little off screen there. I don't think there's anything past this. Oh, the back of this from the fan club kit, because I said I joined to go. I did get the 4 like film strip things. I did sign up for that because I'm going to put them in the back of these because, and now hold on, because these move all around when I turn these pages. Because last night when I thought the fan club kit might have possibly be affordable, I know I'm sleep deprived. I don't know why I ever thought that was going to be a thing. I moved these around, and these are from Go Live or In Life. I never remember which one. I still need the Hyunjin and Han one, so that is another action item. But because I have those, I want the 4 cut from the fan club kit here. So is there anything past this that I need to go to? Because these 2 pages of the cards like this are a pain in the butt. Let's see. No, I just do need the Jungin poster, the Ian, the Jungin, whatever. And we do have a blank thing here, but that's besides the point. Okay, I'm going to close this binder because this binder is over full and very scary to open. And I have these like weird, they're like perfect 9-pocket things, so I don't keep them in the other binder just because when I had these in a different binder, it was starting to get over full before I got these. So I moved them. I might move these back and they might go in the back of that other binder at some point, but for right now, my weird perfectly 9-pocket things go in here. And now when I try to close it with the little page protector thing, it's not going to close properly. Now we're in OT3 twice. I did find a little card to put in this little cutout. It's so cute, but it's just odd unless I go out of my way to kind of print a picture that perfectly fits this. Right now it's Cinema Roll. Looks like eating Lucky Snacks on New Year. Anyway, listen, I'm going to be honest. We're still keeping up with the Twice collection. Obviously, whenever they make another comeback, another Korean comeback, I will be collecting cards. There is part of me that's like, I could do a page of Misamo for, you know, each era. We're not going to talk about that. Right now with Twice, like I said, one of each version of the old albums. But the thing with Twice is I'm trying, but I am struggling. I don't know. I was like in a weird... I was told that it's really easy to collect Twice, but maybe because I'm late to the game and Instagram is like not the best for trading and selling the way it used to be. I'm going to be doing my best. There is a few people online that have like bulk old era cards. Part of me doesn't want to buy anything until after I've bought the albums and seen my pulls. But part of me is like, I just want to have this collection not look so sad, because this collection to me looks really sad until you get towards the end. So we're gonna see what happens with that. Obviously, I'm gonna do a sorting photo card video at the end of March. Ideally, my goal for this year is to do one every 3 months. So like in December, I might not take the week off that I usually do because Christmas is going to be on Friday this year, I think. So that Wednesday, instead of having like that whole week off, I might do like a sorting photo card video that week. We'll see how December goes, but it's going to be every 3 months ideally, and if not by the end of March when I do that video, maybe by the end of June. I would like to just get cards. So whether it's through getting the albums or just purchasing them, we're going to see. There's 2 people that have like, I follow on Instagram that have a lot of old Dahyun cards. Honestly, if I get those and it fills out the binder a little bit more, I will feel happier than like trying to trade and sell from old albums, because it's harder than I thought it was going to be. The day that I'm filming this, I haven't posted the trades I have from my collective haul, because I pulled from some albums that you'll see in the collective haul, but this is the Twice collection so far. It's not looking great. And there's like no fillers for this. I need to get fillers for this too. Let me write that down. We're going to be writing a couple things and I'll show you at the end. So right now I wrote down Twice fillers because like this page needs fillers desperately. So I have a list in front of me, and we are putting this in the middle of this like silly goofy video. But I have a list in front of me of the people in 2026 that have been killed by ICE so far that we know of, which is a really shitty couple of footnotes that I need to make. But the reality is that there will be more. And I apologize in advance for anybody's names that I mispronounce. I am trying genuinely my absolute best. I apologize for anybody's names that I mispronounce. I have the list here. These are the people that have been killed by ICE so far in 2026 that we're aware of, I'm sure there are too many more that we don't know their names. So Alex Preddy, Renee Good, Keith Porter, Heber Sanchez Dominguez, Victor Manuel Diaz, Parody La, Luis Beltran Yanez Cruz, Luis Gustavo Nunez Caceres, and Geraldo Lunas Campos. And again, I am so sorry for any of those names that I absolutely butchered and mispronounced. But those are the people that have been killed that we know the names of by ICE in this country. And if for whatever reason you weren't aware on this channel, first 2 were white people. And it sucks that I have to say that, but I know there are people out here that aren't going to listen until they know that it's white people that are being killed. So those are the first 2 are 2 white people. And also in the conversation of Alex Preddy and Renee Good that have been killed by ICE, people are forgetting Keith Porter, who was a black man that was murdered on New Year's by ICE. And that's not even to mention the rest of the people on our list that are other people of color. Twistagram we might be better at than some other eras, because I think I have this card coming in a trade. I might already have it. I also changed, remember in my sorting photo card video where you didn't have a place for her? I did change what I'm doing with this page. I'm going to be collecting a page of What is Love, the equivalents to this Jungyeon, because I already had her. And my What is Love template, basically, for like what I wanted to collect for What is Love was weird because I wasn't 100% sure what I wanted to collect, just because the cards from this era are not my favorite when I go look at them. But I'm going to collect the equivalents of this. And she has a little home now, finally. Like, Summer Nights, for what I want, is just interesting. We're not doing too bad on Yes or Yes. We're getting there. Mina Ring Pop, I don't even know where she is. She's somewhere in the world. I'll find her eventually. I'm so sad that I don't have more progress for Fancy. This is probably my favorite Twice album. It is my favorite Twice album. We're doing a lot better down here. And these are the ones I'm sure you saw in the collective, not the collective haul. I'm saying a bunch of words in my sorting photo card video. The Formula of Love cards are probably my favorite in here. They're so pretty. I'm so sorry for the glare, but they're so beautiful, and I love how cohesive they all are. They're so nice. I will get that Dahyun, I swear. Is this between 1 and 2? I think it is. Between 1 and 2, I'm not as concerned as the other ones that I'm gonna say, because the... How do people say this? Is it just lot duty free? I say lote because I heard somebody say it one time, and once I hear that, it kind of is hard for me to not say that. I would like to get those, but they, from what I have seen on Pokemarket, again, I don't know about Neokyo, I still have to learn. I don't know what the prices are like on that. Last time I checked, they were high. This page is done. All right, that's my next action item. I would like to finish with youth because we are missing some here. These are going to be the hardest part, but like, this is Cacao Mina. I got these two before I was collecting Mina, so I need to get Cacao Mina, and this page is done. So we're missing 4 cards for with youth. We could do that. I need to finish strategy because the only card I'm missing... Also, this is my favorite page. I love this. I love this page. This is my favorite. This Mina took me way too long to get, but I love this page. The only card I need for strategy is this one. And at this point, I don't know if it's better to buy a highlight version and try to pull her, or keep looking online, try to look on Neokyo, because I cannot find her anywhere. And I don't know what my best course of action to do at this point. That's literally the only card I need for strategy. Because this page is also done. This is a very nice page too. I really like this page. I would like to finish... This is 4. I feel like I could do it. All these are the confetti versions. These are the only cards I'm collecting for This Is 4. I have the Dahyun confetti. I might be able to find trades for these because I think I've talked about this. I got this for a trade for Sana's The Story Goes On Barnes & Noble exclusive. I feel like I could do it this year. I've seen these online. They might be a little pricey, but you know what I mean? This might be like a little treat yourself kind of thing. I feel like we can do it. I don't know about The Story Goes On. I don't know. Because these are from like the Party Lovely version, I think. And I think there's only 2 cards per version, and one is a Polaroid and one is them in the party hat. I don't know what that looks like. I haven't looked. I know that they are available. I've seen them available online. I haven't looked at prices. I'm a little scared. The Barnes & Noble one is gonna be tough, I think, because I've already bought the Jungyeon and Mina like covers. I might get myself Dahyun at some point. Like if I'm feeling silly goofy, if I see her out in the wild, I might grab her. But I don't know, because I've pulled Sana and Jihyo from this, and I've gotten a trade for the confetti version, but I don't know what the trades for my Jihyo is going to look like. I haven't put her up yet as the day I'm filming, so we're going to see. And then this is the episode version, and I don't know why there's not a filler here. I don't know what that's going to look like either, so I don't know how I feel about The Story Goes On. We're gonna see. I also feel like they did albums kind of weird this era, like the versions they did. I don't know. We're gonna see. I would also like to get their little postcards, but we're gonna talk about that in the large inclusions. So large inclusions. I would like to try to get these. I don't know how realistic that is. These are from between 1 and 2. I would like to get Mina and Dahyun's. I don't know how realistic that is. I honestly am not sure. I have my with youth things. I really liked these a lot, so I have them. This is where it's fun. So Mina and Dahyun's coasters. That is a big goal. I need Mina's of this one and strategy. I don't know if you can see her. She's kind of off screen. I need those two. I have seen them online, but I don't know. And then I have these. I don't know what these are going to look like going forward. I really hope that these are not the very last of this size, or like things that fit into here. I collected the round stickers for the last couple eras that they've had them, and I just had it on my desk. I must have put it away. But the teeny tiny ones that came with The Story Goes On, I was going to try to collect them. I did pull Dahyun, and I was going to try to trade for the other one that I pulled. I think I pulled Tui for the other one, but at this point I've decided no. I think I'm good with the stickers for now. If I pull my top 3, I pull my top 3. If I don't, I don't, and I think I'll just be fine with that, because the stickers and these little square cards are a pain in the ass to trade if you don't have them like release weekend. You know what I mean? It's interesting because I've been buying the digipacks. Like I bought the digipacks for This Is 4 because I didn't really like the concepts of the main photo photo books. I really only liked these, but I specifically ordered them to get the Junghyun and Daehyun covers. And I think at this point, I just need to buy digipacks if they're in the store. And if I get my members, I get my members. If I don't, I don't. But I think I just need to do that because waiting around kind of makes these harder to get. I do also have like the little postcard size things. I have Mina and Daehyun's from Formula of Love, and I have Daehyun's from Fancy. I think Daehyun from Fancy is the only one I'm going to collect because she has the cuter outfit of the three of them. As much as I love Fancy, it's my favorite album. Fancy is my favorite K-pop song, not even Twice song, but like my favorite K-pop song. Okay, you know what? This is a hill I'm gonna die on. The reason why Feel Special gets more flowers than Fancy is because Feel Special had better styling. They're the same song, they're the same concept. Feel Special had better styling. And I feel like possibly better promotions. And I can't say that for sure because I wasn't around then. But that is a hill I will die on. Because again, as much as I love Fancy, what the fuck were they wearing? But I don't have the postcards in here because I don't have the pages. That was the long and the short of that, is I don't have the pages I need. These are my new action items. This is the list. What do we think? Is this a good list? We're about to add a bunch to it because we're about to get into Bark Racha. We're going to do Bark Racha backwards. I'm telling you right now. We're going to look into Bark Racha 2 before we look into Bark Racha 1. Because we need to make an assessment on what the hell's going on there. The binder got smaller, so the zoom got worse again. So we're doing Bark Racha 2 first because there's less to talk about. But it does translate into Bark Racha 1. So Bark Racha 2, we have Karma and we have Do It. My feelings about getting Karma done soon are my same feelings about getting Hop done soon. I don't know how realistic it is. Ideally, but I don't know how realistic it is. Because this is what we had, like that Chan Barnes & Noble exclusive. Who knows? Who knows? That's going to be my new, like, white whale. Just like, what was the other one? It was the Hop Target exclusive. I don't know. That's the dream. Who knows? And I mean, before I would get that one, like if I had an opportunity to buy it from somebody, I would get him before I got any of the other inclusions. So this is what we have for Karma. I do have that Chan. He will be in a sorting photo card video, but I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. And this is also why I didn't want to do Boom Racha, because same thing. For Karma and Do It, I don't know what's going on with those. I pretty much have the same cards for Boom Racha that I have for Bark Racha. It's the same. I don't know. For Do It, for both sets of my top 2, we are almost done. I joined a go for the Polaroids. The Polaroids were there in the pink outfits that came from the Plave or the... Because like there's the Plave and then there's the other one. Oh, maybe it was the Evil Skazoo speaker had the Polaroids. I joined to go for it. We're going to get those. I do have this one. Megan did give it to me. She had an extra one off to the side for me. And then these are them in the Goth Beach Lesbian Witch Hat outfits. I have pretty much everything secure. I think there's one Chan that I don't have secure yet. But like, you know what I mean? This is going to be... Do It is going to be done. Do It's going to be done. These are just empty pages. For both of them. For both sets. For Boom and Bark Racha. So we can finish Do It. I'm not even going to write it down because I'm basically almost done. I think there's a single Chan and a single Chan bin that I don't have my hands on yet. Oh, and then... What were the other ones? The one shop. Oh, how do people pronounce it? Do people just say Aladdin or is it Aladdin? Because I feel like, again, I heard somebody say it differently. Anyway, I've seen the prices for them. Other than Chan, they're not that expensive for my top 4. I will just buy them at some point. Again, Chan, maybe Chan, that and his Barnes & Noble exclusive will be the things we don't have right now. That's fine. Because in Bark Racha 1... there are some other things that I would like to focus on first. But I'm not even going to write down, like, finish Do It because I'm so close and I feel confident about Do It. I say that nervously, but I feel confident about getting Do It done. I'm not that concerned with it. So that's Barkracha 2. Let me get Barkracha 1. Barkracha 1, my beloved. I should like bedazzle this and put like Barkracha 1 on here. Oh, my beloved. She's so... she's so full. She's so overly full. Okay. So this is what we have. As I said a couple times in this video by now, and I think I've said it in other videos, Barkracha 1 is my priority. I think out of everything in my collection, this is my top priority for what I'm collecting. I do get silly goofy, go off the rails sometimes, but this is top priority. And we still have so much to do in here. So the first thing I'm going to show you while we're doing this flip through is I do have these empty slots. I think originally I had the Go Live or In Live. Again, I never remember which one. I had that group card and the little thing where you could see the word puzzle back there. I am going to get, I have them bookmarked. Which ones are they? Giant music video outfit, Chan and Ian. There's a unit card that I'm going to get to put here because, you know, top 4. And the hollow fancy outfit. They're like dinner date outfits that they're wearing. Sungmin and Chanbin. That's what I'm going to do there, okay? We are missing the limiteds, the old limited cards, the lenticulars, whatever the hell they were called. Like, we're missing them. I know we are. That's okay. Those, how I feel about the broadcast duo, someday. If I can find them without selling an arm and a leg, that would be amazing. If I can't, we can wait. One day I'll make it big. Maybe you guys watching this video will help me make it big. Maybe one day I'll make the money. If not, it's fine. We'll figure it out. Maybe I'll get the, what are they called? The replicas. Who knows? The famous Chan album card that was harder to get than his limited card. I will never shut up about it. So now we come into the pre-order benefit things. I don't know what's happening with most of these eras for those. Because that's all of... I never remember. I think this is Go Live. And this is In Life, right? So that would be the only thing we need for that collection. I want to finish No Easy. We're so close. I'm going to write it down before I forget. I want to finish No Easy. I think we can do it. I think we can. These I know are the expensive versions, but I feel like I can get them because... Oh, I need these two. These were also expensive. I don't remember what shop these are, but I know what cards I'm thinking of, and I think they're expensive. But I have, like, that one's also expensive. Listen, I have these in my Pokemarket cart. I have these two in my Pokemarket cart. And there's another one. Oh, there's an album one that I have in my Pokemarket cart. I could finish No Easy this year. I know I can. So I feel like we can do it. So that is going to be a goal for the year. I don't know how realistic that goal is, but I feel like we can do it. I also love these pages. They're so pretty. Like, I have that one. I don't know why I was randomly missing that one, but again, Christmas Evil, I don't know. You can see what shops I want from. Don't ask me. Ordinary, also don't know. I've had a lot of issues with Ordinary, even though Ordinary was my first Skiz album, for anybody that doesn't know, that I bought. So... First one I ever bought. I came right at the end of Maxident, bought Ordinary, went through my phase of buying like oh, sorry, I gotta crack my knuckles, but I bought so many copies of Maxident. I was collecting 5 members at the time. Don't worry about it. Ian wasn't one of them, if you can believe it. We can finish Maxident this year too, because I know I have this one. I think everything I'm missing for Maxident is in a Pokemarket. Is in my Pokemarket cart. I just got to fill it up and ship it. So we're finishing Maxident this year too. I'm not even going to write it down. Just like do it. I know I can do it this year. Like, we're missing, what, 3 cards? We're missing 3 cards from Maxident. Literally all of them are in my Pokemarket cart. We're finishing Maxident this year. Doesn't even need to be written down. Light work, no reaction. Now, this is where I need to double check. Because again, I've written off Karma and Hop as a this year goal. As a someday goal, sure. But this year... I don't think it's going to happen. No Easy, I already have written down. I think 5-star. Okay, I think this Chan is expensive. These took me so fucking long to get. The Everline cards. Girl, don't even get me started. I also love this page. This is Ash Ketchum looking motherfucker. Love it. I think I can get 5-star done. Because I think... Yeah, I only need 2 Chan cards, and they are expensive, but, like, if I only need 2, I feel like I could do that. Rockstar, I think same thing. I only need, like, 2 cards. I know one of them is an expensive Sungmin card. It's this expensive Sungmin card. I think he has little hair clips in. This also was a card that took me, like, way too long. Oh, these are in my cart as well. I had this page done. I was, like, almost done with... I think I was finished with 5-star, honestly, and then I changed my mind about what I was collecting, so now I've put myself behind again. So we need a single card for Rockstar that I don't already have somewhere, so not gonna worry about that. Let me write down Rockstar, though, because I will forget about that Sungmin card. This is 8? I think this is 8. I don't know what I need for 8. Let me take a look while I'm with you. I know these are pricey. I think I have Sungmin for this one. They're in, like, a black outfit. I don't remember what the... Is it, like, My Music Taste? I think I already have Sungmin, so that would only be 3 so far. These are both in my Poke Market order, so we're good. Drink every time I say Poke Market order. Please don't. You will die. Oh. Oh my god, we could finish 8. What am I freaking out about? Oh, and Hop. Hop was a pain in the ass, just like, I feel like Hop and The Story Goes On are the same in my brain, because it was like the solo member covers and then the weird other versions that like came to the US but came a lot later to the US than they did to Korea, and Hop was all the solos, and I collect Bang-chan. So, I don't have a lot of hope for Hop. I know I've already said it. I feel like I did decent for Hop, though. Like, look at all the Sungmin cards I have. And I have the Hollow Make Star. Like, I feel like I'm not doing terrible. I just am not delusional enough to think, oh yeah, I could definitely get that done. Like, I need this one still, and I haven't seen this Sungmin anywhere. And the real MVP, Megan, pulled Chan for me. I think she pulled him on the day that we got Karma cards. I think she, like, picked him up while we were out. And, like, she picked up an album and she pulled him, and she was like, that's hilarious, I already have one, take him. Because I think I had pulled, oh yeah, for Karma, I had pulled, like, a Felix card, and it was just it was a whole debacle, but... Okay, so we're doing better than I thought we were. I did look through this last night, and I still was like, oh no. Yeah, Hop and Karma, I'm just not under any delusion that it's going to be a by the end of this year thing, especially with the situation in the United States, as it is. But because these are the solos, and then Karma, I feel like Karma was like a pre-order game. And then because they did the like member specific cards instead of duos and stuff for Barnes & Noble and Target, I didn't budget ahead of time. I budgeted ahead of time for Do It, which is hilarious because it ended up being that I wasn't collecting as many cards. I didn't budget ahead of time. I didn't want to, you know, put myself in debt for photo cards, because even though sometimes I come close, I'm not going to do it realistically. So, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. But, like, we could do that. We could do that easy. That's light work. Oh, and I need to put Bark Racha large inclusions, although from what I've seen, I found some of the things that I want. I haven't found all of them. They seem like they're going to be just as difficult to find as like the Jungyeon highlight version, to be quite honest with you. But that is the collection, and that is my top priority part of my collection, my Bark Racha. I love them. Like I said, oh, this binder's so full. Oh my god. I think this binder has 30 pages in it, but they're front and back, so like it probably should only be 20. But there's not another purple binder on the market right now, and I refuse to spend money on another binder until I find one that I really like, and it has... What was I saying? Until I need it. That's basically it. And we just started Bark Racha too, so I'm not as stressed. And you'll see, like, No Easy, I collected 16 cards because I like an even number. I don't like having cards that aren't an even number. I collected 16 cards for No Easy. Some eras, like Do It, I only collected 8. Sometimes I do 12. I think 12 is my standard. 12 seems to be my like going from like Maxident onward, because Maxident is when I like really joined the fandom, is right at the end. 12 seems to be my standard one, because I usually can get 12 between the album cards and then like the store exclusives, and then sometimes I'm able to find pre-order benefits, you know? And also, I think I've said this in other videos, Skiz doesn't always have my favorite styling in the world. That's why I am a girl group stan as well. B1A4 were in it with the pastel pants in the 2010s. And Skiz, I love them and I understand and I know it's their brand, but like, please give me more things like Maxton and do it where you're in pink or pastels. Anything, I beg you. I did add one more thing to my list. It's purely cosmetic. It is not serious at all, but puppy hollow sleeves. K-pop Stationery has these really cute dog hollow sleeves and I call them Bark Racha. I feel like I just need to invest in it, but I do need a lot. I think I need about 800. Well, I think the exact number is 780 to sleeve all of Bark Racha 1, 2, and extras with like the full capacity of the cards you can have in there. And that's like a lot of money. So it's not necessary at all. It's a want, it's not a need. I think it would look very cute and silly. And then it would save me photo card sleeves for other groups. Like I don't intend to do hollow sleeves for Twice or like Chu and Yeri or B1A4. So it would save me, you know, money instead of having to buy more packs of just like the clear hollow sleeve or the clear sleeves. So the puppy hollows are a long-term goal, just like everything else pretty much. But that is it for this video. I'm not going to zoom in, but these are our action items. You keep seeing them. Ideally, some of those are more serious than others. We'll see where we are at the end of the year. Maybe we can do like a reflection at the end of the year to see where we're at. I've seen a lot of the other people doing their like collection goals for the year. And sometimes when the world is big and scary, you can control things when everything else feels out of control. And these are the things I feel like I can control. So that was the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like if you enjoyed it and let me know what your collection goals are for your photo card collection, or just like in general, if you have a hobby where you collect things, or just like a hobby in general. Like if you play video games, let me know what game you're really hoping to like get and beat this year, or let me know like what Pokemon cards you're collecting. I really want to do a Pokemon card collection, but I'm not even done with my Amiibo card collection. Anyway, once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye! And again, coming to remind you here at the end of the video, because while this video is silly, goofy, we're having fun, which is still important in times like this, but we can't just ignore it. We can't stick our heads in the sand. We can't be completely oblivious by like, well, I'm just protecting my peace and I just want like my silly, goofy K-pop to be a safe space, because realistically, K-pop is political, just like every fucking thing is political. So we can't just have fun and ignore everything that's going on. So standwithminnesota.com is going to be one of the links in the description, but there are going to be others in the description to help with Minnesota. But again, keep an eye on your local communities and keep an eye on who in your communities could use your help. If you cannot provide monetarily, which like I know this video and a video that's coming up, I feel horrible. I feel fucking sick to my stomach because I feel foolish for having spent money on what I did. And in between paychecks, not being able to have that. I could have used that money to help. You know what I mean? My community, Minnesota, I could have used that money to help. So I feel fucking sick to my stomach, the fact that I didn't. But if you can't help with money, you can help in your local communities. You can help keep people safe. You can help stay informed and pass that information along. You can help with food banks. You can help with volunteering. You can help with just like grabbing somebody's groceries for them if there's been ICE sightings in your community and you know people that are scared to leave because they don't want to get fucking grabbed. We've reached the point in this country where we are hiding our neighbors and members of our community. We've reached that point, and we need to be aware of that more so than we are.